Everybody always be like, damn, King ain't scared of no damn body. Even my own family and shit. And what it is, they feel protected around me because they be like, this nigga right here. And, you know, I, I always been like that or whatnot because I never just, but it elevated, you know, once I started to grow because the best, you know, teacher in life is experience or whatnot. And so, I was thinking, I was like, I need to, how can you activate, learn how to use your superpowers or whatnot, like King. So I was thinking, I said, first of all, you know, you got to cleanse your spirit. You see what I'm saying? You got to cleanse the soul. You see what I'm saying? Start to, you know, let go of the system. Get off the merry-go-round. Step away from La La Land and whatnot for a minute. Turn the TV off. You see what I'm saying? And then we got to, you know, start, you know, educating, re-educating ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Mentally and spiritually and, even physically. You see what I'm saying? But, because education ain't, that's why they call it food for thought. It ain't just something that you just read or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Education is exercise. Education is eating right. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing we gotta do. Make sure we start eating right, family. We got to get up off of the junk foods and all of that. King don't even be eating that. You see what I'm saying? I'm the strongest person I know. But King don't even be eating that. We don't, and see, when you start to eat right, when you start to re-educate yourself, when you start to deal with the spiritual practices of your own people, the people that actually died for you. Because I always say, you know, we the manifestation of God in the physical, manifested in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? And he put us down here to fulfill his missions on earth or her missions on earth or whatever the case may be. So we are the gods manifested in the flesh. And, the things that we can do is immeasurable. You see, we can do the impossible. We can do things that, you know, you know, it ain't even no words for it yet because, and you got to know that. Don't believe it, know it. You see what I'm saying? I got to get into that because, if you believe it, it ain't going to work. If you know who you are, know thyself. You see, you can start to activate those energies of the ancient ancestors and the ones that came before you. You see what I'm saying? And that's God. That's God because he put us here or she put us here. We got to deal with that too. We got to deal with the matriarchal and patrilineal systems too, because who knows what the energy is. Our ancient ancestors taught it was a polarity, whereas both energies, male and female. You see what I'm saying? And you know when you dealing with trying to activate your superpowers, you got to be pure to where you could put your heart on the scale, it be light as a feather because you working for the like I was talking about in the other video, you working for the ones that came before you. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. So you gotta bless them first, even before you get to the most high. That's just fact. That's why the Africans deal with ancestral worship. He understand that everything on this earth was put here by the Netaru, which y'all call God. And the Netaru is the 99, attributes of God, which is the air, the trees, the fire, the animals, human life. You see what I'm saying? Even the microorganisms or whatnot was manifested by the Almighty Creator, whatever name you want to call it or whatnot. Because we got to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? But, the manifest, them your superpowers is staying healthy and being able to be on the planet to help, educate, clothe, shelter, and feed your people. That's just facts. That's what your superpowers is. And if any harm come your way, the ancestors will manifest in your, Tahutia come, Set Meta come. You see what I'm saying? Heru. You see, all of that will come. So, whatever system you dealing with, spiritually, mentally, physically, to activate those superpowers, you gotta find your ancestors in that. You know what I'm saying? Because to say the ancestors' name again is to make them live again. So if you calling it by the Greco-Roman name, ain't gonna be no energy in that. If you call it on the ancestors and you call using the religious words or whatnot that didn't come from your people, and if that's y'all people, y'all supposed to be using it. That was wrote for another people. It wasn't wrote for particularly my people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say learn Unkulu Kulu. Learn the African words for God, for the African peoples of the world, because that's a part of your superpowers. That's a part of your black magic. That's a part of your becoming of age. That's a part of your Sahu or whatnot, your Christ or whatnot. Learn, the languages of your people. Them is your superpowers. Our connection between each other is the ultimate superpower. And if we ever come under threat, all that shit that they, the fire and all that shit they be shooting, nigga, that shit come from what we already got inside us, because all the elements exist inside of a damn, us. All the elements. So we can manifest any of that if we ever come under threat. You know what I'm saying? We can't be saying, oh man, we forgive them if they do. Nah, man, we gonna have to in a minute. It's a time for love and a time for war. That's why I say we gotta learn how to turn them chakras on. You see what I'm saying? From the crown chakra to the root chakra. We got to go from the red to the yellow, all the way up top. You see what I'm saying? Be able to use them. You see what I'm saying? Whatever field you in, whether you a doctor or a nurse or whatever, and when you come out your nurse uniform, you know what I'm saying? You superwoman and shit. Because I'm telling you, whatever sector, wherever I'm at, and whoever I'm around and shit. And I'm going to tell y'all this story right quick. We going to New York one night to do a show. Now, I might have told y'all about this shit. And we blazing this shit. We way up there, we laughing this shit. And a lot of the brothers and sisters that was in the van, we about 12 people in the one van or whatnot. And, we enjoying ourselves or whatnot. And next thing we know, we start seeing signs say Canada. And it just starts snowing or whatnot. And they're like, hey, what the hell this got to do? But what I'm saying is, wherever I'm at, people, as soon as it starts snowing, everybody turn around and look at me like, King, what the fuck we gonna do? And I be looking at motherfuckers like, what the fuck? These niggas always want me to come up with the answer. You know what I'm saying? And usually I just do this right here. And I do it on the whim and don't know where the energy told me. I just move where the energy tell me to go. And normally I'll be right. That's just facts. And so what am I saying? You got to be able to, listen to want to say your consciousness or whatnot. You listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the feelings inside. The kingdom of Christ or God is the side who is within. Facts. And that's how you activate your superpowers. It ain't, yes, we need to read and educate ourselves and all of that. But we got natural spirituality. Everything know what it supposed to do. It don't need no rules to tell it what to do all the time, whether it's in a book or any of that. We got natural instinct, telepathic instinct, special powers that we can use. That's why I always say y'all gotta stop looking at everything through one world view. Because if you do that, you cut yourself out off from the true God, which is inside you and manifested inside you. You is God's greatest creation. You is God manifested in the physical. The spiritual God that created the planets and all that we can't see, though we know it's there. So his greatest creation on this planet is the people. So that's what humanity is, and that's where the love of people come from. You know what I'm saying? And that's a superpower. Love is always gonna be stronger than hate, even though Babylon always tried to make hate stronger than love and negativity stronger than positivity. This is what they work on. That's why all the music negative and all of that. But this is what they tried to work your mind with and whatnot. But how do you activate your superpowers? You eat right, you re-educate yourself. First, you gotta purify your soul, your body, your spirit, your mind. Cut the TV off. Stay away from people for a minute. That's why I say isolation good right now. During this trying time or whatnot, isolation is very good. Turn the TV off. Pick up a book. Study some history. Get nice with economics. Get nice with geometry. Get nice with geology. Get nice with Arabic. Get nice with because you need other language. Get nice with Fulani. Get nice with Wolof. Get nice with Spanish. You know what I'm saying? You got to because you need to be a Tahuti where you one person but got multiple at 99 attributes just like God. That's what I'm saying. Nigga, you is the God. I'm tired of all that trying to figure out something that's mysterious and you standing right here, God's greatest creation. You trying to find something that you already is. So you trying to ask me what the superpowers is, that's what it is, you. So we can't wait on nobody to do nothing for that we can already do. Activate your superpower, start eating right, all of that. And they'll activate. And if we ever under threat, we'll better defend ourselves. Got another video finally coming back. Come right back. See y'all in a minute. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little bell so y'all can get the next video. Big King Mind, drop out.